guys, welcome to my TED Talk. Today, I'll be talking about how race affects opportunities in the sports world. So, I grew up in Kingston, Jamaica, a country where 99% of the population is black and 1% of the population is white. Living in Jamaica as a minority made me feel out of place. It made me wonder, is this how colored people feel when they're playing sports? While growing up, I always was into racing, and my best friend and I both got the opportunity to race in Europe. This was a big stage for us, and this is where we could show our class to the world. This was our start to maybe going to Formula 1 one day. And at that time, I would say my friend was for sure just probably a little better than me. And in Jamaica, it was almost like I'd never experienced racism being towards him. It was more like more people supported him because I guess he was the same color as them, but I would never feel like, they would never like despise me or say anything bad to me. But as we got to Europe, it's like it all changed. My best friend Colin Naylor Jr., who has the capability of making Formula 1, completely got discriminated against. He would win races and not be celebrated for by the people. It was awful. It was almost like a situation that I would never want to experience again. And it really just brought me to this topic where I had to talk about how this affects people like Colin Naylor Jr. into making it into sport, in the sporting industry. So after doing a lot of research, pretty much half of the racism in the world comes from Europe. Europe is a hotspot for racists. And this was exactly where Colin Naylor Jr. had this chance to had the opportunity to start his Formula 1 career. This is what happens to a lot of athletes. They go to places like Europe, they go to places like America, and they try to they try to be the best they can be, and they just become humiliated. Their family becomes humiliated. As we saw in one of my options to do, we saw a story on a black hockey player who had to leave the stadium early because his family in there were getting discriminated, were getting, like, how can this be, guys? Like, how can a player even want to play hockey after their whole family has just gotten discriminated against? This is what causes many black colored people who have potential to making it sports great, sports legends. The next Muhammad Ali, the next Usain Bolt, the next Lewis Hamilton, and this is what halts them in becoming greats. Okay guys, I'm sure you guys can all relate. Do you guys ever remember being in high school, prep school, preschool, and having someone constantly pick at you? I don't think you realize that these colored people get picked on by thousands of people enclosed in a stadium. They can't get out. These words are hitting them and staying with them, and hitting them again, and hitting them down to the ground. This is just torture. This causes blacks not even to lose it in one game, but to even research proves that this can cause mental illnesses. In conclusion, I think we all should unite to put this to a stop. Black people, colored people deserve their rights. They deserve to be equal. When I'm in Jamaica and I'm racing with a 99% crowd rate, and I'm still being treated pretty much fairly, black people should not be suffering in a world where we're pretty much even, black and white, and they should not be suffering in a sports event. We are the world, we're the people. We need to stand to be equal, guys. We need to stand to be equal. Like, we are, every feature inside of us, we're equal. We have the same hearts, we have the same head, we have the same fingers, toes, we have the same body. but we're just a different skin color. It makes no difference. This is just a hypocrite. Two different colors is just a way people start arguments to say that we're different. But really and truly, guys, we're equal, and that's it. Thanks for watching my TED Talk. More videos will be available at Senna Solberg TED Talk.